Thank you guys so much for checking it out. If you guys look below in the bio, there is going to be a link, and that's going to give you free stickers. If you click on that link, it's going to be an email list. If you sign up, I'll send you free stickers, and I'll only email you when I'm in your city doing stand-up. So sign up right there. Thank you guys so much for listening. Rolling. Dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, dude, I want to know about the fucking...
What? Oh, the thing I saw
airport story immediately.
You weren't there for this. This is when we were leaving Texas. You were already through the gate. I just got stroked again.
Oh, you got stroked again?
Double stroke.
I got stroked, but this time was it was an Indian guy. The Asian guy was fast and like assertive, like you know what I mean. This guy was like sensual. It was like too slow. He grazed.
Where were you headed?
To Raleigh.
Oh, so you're going to Raleigh?
Okay, so
yeah. Oh, what brings you to Raleigh? Oh, comedy. Funny man. I like funny man.
You should have looked down at him. You're like, yo, dude, stroke something and get out.
I've been through this before. Copy your feel. Move on. But he fucking even just going through the back, like the last guy, like he hit me with a jiggle. This guy just like went up, but he just kind of like lingered too far. Like he hit balls and then just like stayed. You know, it was like I think when we were talking about this, because I think I did bring this up to you, because we were talking about you can't apply for that job. Don't we having that conversation?
We were trying to figure out, do you get that job, or is that like your Monday shift? Do they like switch people?
You're the groper.
Yeah.
Because you can't applying for that job is like you automatically like you're a fucking weirdo.
Dude,
hey, Hafiz, yeah, you're groping today.
You're on hand department today.
But secret, he's all bummed out to find out, but then he turns around and he's like, yes, I cannot fucking wait.
The plan is coming together.
This is why I got the job, to stroke black guys.
One of these days I will get a Google Play card, but until then.
They don't know.
Dude, he looks up at you, he's like, it smells crazy in there.
He's like, they don't know that the SA and TSA stands for sexual assault.
Tactical sexual assault.
Transportation and sexual assault.
I luckily didn't get. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought I had the foolproof plan, because I started to think it was because most times it was happening. It was like I always like
brought a rape whistle.
A rape.
I
I always fly with
You have a chastity belt.
That's so funny.
Finally, they can't get me. I have a chastity belt.
They're like, sir, they're hitting something metal. I have to pull my dick out if you wore a chastity belt. They're definitely want to show
they have
someone.
the metal detectors.
My bro's hitting the backhanded strokes, and he's like, ching, ching-a-ling, ching. He can hear the lock.
Do you remember that Anna? What's that fucking? What's that movie that they used to sing? And it was super Pitch Perfect when they do the cup stacking.
Pitch Perfect. I never seen
He starts cup stacking when he's
does
hitting your
that with his
chastity belt.
nuts?
Yeah. I got my ticket for the long run. We just hitting your balls.
Treating your dick like a little cymbal.
Yeah.
Ping. You can hear the padlock hitting.
Yeah. A slow beat starts to come in. Yeah, people start clapping, like snapping behind you. You're getting your chastity belt checked out.
That actually kind of goes hard. If you're a chastity belt guy, that's probably best case scenario.
Yeah.
Just everyone looking at you, you're like, I am a dumb little bitch. Like that's the shit they love. That's why you wear it.
Humiliation.
Yeah.
Chastity cage.
Bus.
Yeah, your shorty locking your wiener up in a cage is crazy to me. That's like the ultimate air tag on the dick. You're going out of town, you've had issues, and they're in remedial therapy with their fucking marriage. The lady's like, well, why don't you guys consider this? She whips out a tiny bird cage, like a 1930s bird cage.
It's like, what the fuck have y'all been talking about when I am not in here? You've told her? About size of penis. But
That would suck if she bought you a small ass chastity belt.
It's just literally like
Just a little thimble.
The Monopoly thimble. Yeah. She went to discount. She went to Family Dollar for the Monopoly thimble.
Yeah, I feel like it would be like a thimble with like wiring and then a cage for the nuts, and you're just like wearing basically like your dick looks like it's got horse blinders on.
Have you seen SpongeBob when everybody gets the chum bucket hats? It's just on your penis,
crazy,
the chum bucket
bro.
hat.
I might test this life out. I might get a chastity belt.
Yeah.
The chastity belt life will be great.
Just do it, stand up with a no, and you got a chastity belt. I don't know why.
These people don't even know I've pissed myself 7 times.
Yeah, a dirty secret.
Meanwhile, your girl's back home in Austin, just swinging the key on her finger. Reading a book. She's reading a book, just twirling the key on her finger.
Getting cheated on.
Yeah, she's cheating on you.
This fool let me lock his dick up.
This dumbass. Getting plowed.
Incredible.
Man, do y'all ever think about? Well, we're all in pretty long relationships. How often do you think about getting cheated on? Like if you disappear?
I've been cheated on a couple of times. So it used to bother me when I was more insecure when I was younger because I got cheated on when I was like 18. And I don't know. I asked
oh, that's brutal.
I do. Well,
you wrote a song about it?
I did. Yeah. I became an English lit major. And, no, I got cheated on. And then I did the mistake because I was young. I was like 18 when it happened. And then I started asking questions because I thought it was like, going to help me to like, I don't know, help me like get through it and cope and like figure out like understand why. And so one of the things I asked her, I was like, I asked her, I was like, did you guys wear protection? And she said at first. Oh. And I was like, fuck, dude.
Oh, dude, that means she was getting fucking,
yeah,
she was getting fucked, and she was like, this is good, but it could be better.
She's like, take it off, I want to feel you.
Oh, that's
crazy, dude.
That's when you're like, maybe don't be honest.
Yeah, well, I also was like, because the whole thought I had when I was
Were you
naive,
like thinking about staying with her?
No, so I would. No, not really. I just kind of wanted to like. I don't know what I was trying to get out of it. I think I was like concerned.
You were shell shocked.
I was shell shocked. I was in the trenches.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was probably trying to figure out like.
You found a fucking armed mine.
Yeah. I had to call in the bomb squad on that one. I was like, holy. I think the thought that I had was I wanted to make sure I was safe. Like, were you wearing protection because we hooked up afterwards? Was that the whole? I mean, it makes sense.
She
but
turns
also,
to a straight whore in your mind. You were like, "This is
then
dangerous."
she goes, at first, it's crazy. Like, no would have been better.
Yeah. How often were y'all strapping up?
Never.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
I also was a fucking idiot because I took like one health class when I was 15, and my girl had implant on. I think
I
that's
didn't
what
let
it's
you
called.
take one health class and just move on.
Well, that's what. So I took one health class, and they were talking about that little arm, contraceptive thing that girls like birth control that girls get injected in their arm, and it's like I don't know what it does. It just like stops them from producing. I don't know. It stops them from being fertile in some capacity. And I took one class that said like that's like 100% or like 99% effective, and I just started unloading.
Yeah.
And I was like 15. It was like that's such a risky game time decision to just keep repeating when you're 15.
But when you're young, it's like the science is there. The
Yeah,
science
you go
backs that
99%.
rules. Like,
Yeah, you don't have any like long-term perspective on anything.
No.
So you're just on the hunt to be like, I need to bust. What is my validation to? I want to leave it.
yeah.
The second you heard 99%, they didn't even say percent. You already came in your pants.
Yeah.
when I was young, I remember, and I actually still live by it to this day. Where if like it's enough days after the period. I had given myself a 3-day window after the period's all gone where I'm just splashing off, no fear.
Yeah.
But I remember hearing that when I was young, and I was just like, well, the science is there. Like my friend who told me that had like 4 babies by the time we were like 22. But he also said I just be splashing off.
But he was doing it a
Splashing
lot.
off is crazy.
Yeah.
To call it splashing off is wild.
What do you call it? I think that's the technical term.
I think it's the literary term.
Ejaculation.
Yeah, you sound like a sociopath if you say I ejaculated. So
I inserted my penis and then I ejaculated.
sound like a Native American guy who just came in.
That would fucking rule to hit her with.
There was so much pussy until the white man came.
They pillaged all the pussy.
Comes an ass. My name is Comes an Ass.
We had lots of bitches to gather berries. And then the white man came. All over their
All over their faces.
But yeah, busting inside's always best. But you know,
I'm Chief Dry Dick.
no pussy. No, he gets no pussy. Chief no pussy.
I'm Chief No Pussy. This land was fertile and young.
My people call me Chief No Pussy.
Chief No Pussy is hilarious.
It's so wild.
Hey, respect the elders of our tribe. They get no pussy.
You want to listen to the elders?
Why is he in charge? He gets no pussy.
Yeah, how's this guy in
So focused.
How did he get?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
But he's so locked in.
He's locked in. Yo, but he's doing.
He doesn't even see pussy.
No, you don't.
But horny chiefs are making bad decisions. Because that's
They're
not
going straight to
there's-
war.
Yeah, there's no post nut.
Well, but that might be where how they lock in. They're just so locked in on like conquering. They're just
It's like a
take
boxer who
over.
doesn't come before he fights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear that with stand up? I don't do it anymore, but I remember used to hear like you all like I heard the boxer thing and I was like, all right, so don't jerk off before. Like I was just like not. This is like in the Mike and Strictly days. It was like, all right, I'm not going to jerk off, and it was you're like 22, just being like trying to hold in a nut all day. Like I got to do 5 minutes.
I do bomb after sex.
You're not
I
a
already
shark.
won.
Yeah, you already won.
you already won that day. Yeah,
You already
don't need to
won
be
the
funny.
day. Now you're in OT trying to catch another dub, and it's like, I ain't got no fight left.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
You're like,
I did the job today. I don't need to fucking prove anything today.
It's especially a rowdy crowd after you nut it. You've got no more
you're so
fight in
chill.
you. Yeah,
You're
you
just
got
so
no
chill.
testosterone in your body. You're like, y'all. Okay,
I've literally
talk
said on
amongst
stage,
yourselves.
I was like, you guys can tell I fucked before this, right? I'm just too chill for y'all right now. I'm just too like, what's up with this guy? He's got like this fucking aura. I'm just like, yeah, I nutted.
I nutted.
Yeah, no,
It just
they can
doesn't
tell.
Not exactly why I wanted to nut
that
today.
post
too.
nut glow. And just
Doesn't
just
fucking
disgusted.
care. Did you get pussy?
You guys know when everything is awesome and life is perfect.
30 minutes after I bust, and then you're like, oh, it's going away. Nice.
I do think it's
Yeah,
funny
that's
to
when it
try to.
resets about 30, sometimes about 15.
Yeah.
15 could be a good reset.
I'll be
though.
happy for a few moments, like the serotonin. You got fireworks going off in your brain. You just clap cheeks, and then
yeah.
it's like, oh man, I got to get back to work. I got to write more jokes. I have that show next
It's
week.
very funny to take that same mentality for stand up though, too. Like dudes like beating each other to like the point of almost dying versus like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk about this gas station today.
I'm gonna go goof for
I've got
5 minutes.
I've got a good new. I got a good new bit about Buc-ee's that I really want to make sure is I'm locked in on.
I can't jerk off. I got to be locked in when I do a joke about jerking off.
I really need my jack off bit to land as hard as it can.
Also, I need to drink 3 light beers to calm down.
Yeah. You're still up there playing with the mic cord like.
But I better not jerk off. That would really ruin it.
Yeah, I could write material and get fucking focus and study my shit.
Yeah.
No, I think that's so funny, dude. God,
That's good.
No, do you remember? Have you seen that movie? We talked about that Warrior. The
When that
one where they're
come
like
out?
fighter when it's like Tom.
Oh, it's like
Tom Hardy's
MMA?
a fighter. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I know
They
what
make
you're
like
talking
a
about.
point. That movie's so fucking lame. But they make like a point to have this whole movie. I fucking hate this whole movie actually because Tom Hardy is secretly like he's a Marine who goes AWOL and he's like a hero who saves like an entire platoon from drowning in a vehicle in Iraq, and then he just is like escapes the military life for no reason, then just like starts training at a gym and is like, I'm gonna win this Bellator match, but he's fighting this guy who's his brother. And then their dad is like torn between who to help train and who not to help train. It's fucking lame. But the whole point I'm getting at is there's one scene in particular that's so lame because they're supposed to be like juxtapositions of each other because the one guy on the right, the not Tom Hardy, I don't know, what's that guy's name? He's very famous.
He looks
but
like Chael Sonnen, but
that might be
obviously
that.
it's-
But he's the whole juxtaposition is that guy's he's like a school teacher, Joel Edgerton, Edgington,
Edgerton is
Joel Sir Edger,
And their
he
dad's
fucking
Nick Nolte.
yeah. But his fucking the whole thing is that like Tom Hardy's a Marine and this guy's a school teacher and they train different. It's like the whole angle of the whole
who
movie.
wins at the end?
Well, Tom Hardy's beating the shit out of him, but then he dislocates his arm. So then the Joel guy wins. But there's one scene
Who's
in
the
particular.
Marine?
The Tom Hardy on the
Okay.
left.
Okay, so
but-
the teacher wins?
And so the
That's what I-
teacher
that's what
wins,
I
of
was
course,
figuring,
which
the
also
teacher,
pisses me
yeah.
off. But then Joel Edgerton, there's a scene that I just think is so stupid because they're trying to like be like, and this guy's more calculated and intelligent, and they have the trainer that's training him be like, and some guys tell you not to make love to your wife before a fight. I want you to make love to her twice a night. And it's like, what is this movie?
Yeah.
That
What's
sounds
a
like
weird-
that sounds like a movie written by a guy who likes MMA.
Who gets no
Which is
pussy?
like, who gets no pussy.
It's my chief No Pussyton or whatever his name was. Sir No Pussy.
Yeah.
Sir No Pussy's a knight. Sir No Pussy the knight. Yeah, anyways, fuck this movie. That's long story short. Bad, horrible analysis of it, but it's dog shit.
Yeah, it's just a funny concept. Like, you've been training your whole life. Like, they've said that about, like, NFL players or NBA players. You've been training since you were in middle school. Like, just playing the game since you were in middle school. But, like, one load will throw you off.
One load is so powerful that it interrupts
one
the entire...
straight bust. And there goes the fucking championship.
Be like, God damn, Brady. We would have won the Super Bowl if you didn't watch 8th Street Latinas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then basically coach puts him in the locker room. He's like, hands him all a bucket, and he's like, all right, dude, whoever busts last is the rat.
Yeah. Whoever doesn't have the biggest, whoever has the smallest load, they're off the team. They're getting cut the preseason.
He's like, I'm going to leave this cookie here. When I get back, it better be covered.
Yeah. And I better not see you
Last one to bust is eating it.
Do you remember that game? That was like a rumor that people played that game.
That's
right?
Did
people ever play it?
They were in my high school.
must
they said the wrestling team did it and somebody ate it. Like,
no.
I always felt like those games, like those games were made up, and then people kept spreading the rumor, and then eventually someone did it to be like, we're fucking hardcore.
Social engineered cum cookie is crazy.
And then it just
We're not
falls.
gay. It's a game.
It really is.
This is a game you lose and you go, fuck it, I have no honor.
Went to a sleepover in middle school one time, and everyone had a PlayStation Portable. Everyone had a PSP but me. And I guess at some point they all like MK Ultra and were like, all right, we're all going to go jerk off with our PSPs. And I was the only kid who didn't have one. And I was like, why am I in a room full of my friends jerking off?
They were jerking off?
They were all jerking off at the sleepover.
Yeah,
like, they all like... It's jerk off time, and I was like, "What? This is weird."
How do you like hide yourself in a room with your friends?
They turned the lights off, and everyone was in the room with their PSP. Just
so you just saw your friends' faces.
You could only see the worst part of them, which is their face.
Everyone's shit's illuminated. And I was like, "This is gay as fuck."
Wait, how old are you?
I was like 15.
No. How old are you now?
31.
Okay, so you're 31. So
I never forgot that.
Yeah, you can't
16
forget
years
that.
have gone by, and I'm like, "Yo, why'd they all pull their PSPs out and start jerking off? That was so weird."
I wonder if they had a talk beforehand. Like, all right, I guess it was like a specific time,
Mike's
like
new.
9:15.
Yeah, Mike's new. He doesn't know. He'll get it. But the witching hour will commence.
That was their way of getting you into their fight club.
Yeah.
And you lost.
I told this story on that last episode we did, but I woke up one time, so I had to share a bed with my friend when I was in like 8th grade, and we had to sleep in the same bed. And he put pillows in between us because he's like, I don't want to sleep in the same bed. That's gay. I don't want to wake up cuddling. And then I woke up in the middle of the night and he was jacking off. It was crazy. He's like, I've got to put pillows so we don't touch.
Yeah.
Because that's gay.
Yeah.
But
You just wake up to...
Yeah.
The worst part about that is he knew he was going to jerk off the second he put the pillows there. He definitely was like, I gotta jerk off tonight. I gotta figure out how to do this.
I gotta do this.
Yeah,
My boy.
He put the pillows there and then just waited till he knew you were asleep. He probably waited like an hour and was like, Josh.
Yeah, he whispered, Josh.
Hey, Josh. His dick's in his hand. Hey, Josh, you awake? All right, cool. He had a fucking premeditated beat off border. Placing the bricks down, building the foundation.
Build the wall.
He built the wall. Yeah.
He built the wall, dude. I'm down for. You know what? I support the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you kind of gotta respect
Just
it.
waking up to elbows hitting
It's
your
crazy.
elbows.
Just a little bit of fucking.
Yeah.
That's great. I've heard those stories of like dudes going at sleepovers or whatever,
And then
they're
everybody jerk
beating off and
Yeah,
stuff or
it's
shit
weird.
like that. I've never
done
had that.
Never.
you
It
ever
happened to me,
sleepovers?
but I was like, why
What?
would I
Did you ever
join?
have sleepovers?
Yeah, I did a few sleepovers. I did have a problem with pissing my pants as a kid, so I would go to sleepovers and then it'd be time for bed and I'd have a full-blown panic attack because I'd be like, oh, I'm going to be the kid who pissed the bed at the sleepover.
Yeah.
So I'd have a panic attack and my parents would have to pick me up. and then after like
tiny spaz.
then after a certain point I just stopped going to sleepovers.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You missed out on some good jerking off next to your friend time.
Yeah, I probably would have instigated it. We had such a hard time not jerking off this weekend.
Well, I didn't have a hard time, but I knew I couldn't, and that was the devastating part.
I got, it's funny. Like, I come home from the sleepover and my dad's like, how was the sleepover? I was like, let's get a PSP. I feel left out now. I'm like, Dad, I need a PSP. Everyone has one. All of my friends have PSPs. Why don't I have a PSP?
I just remembered
to bring my PSP to the sleepover.
Well, I already
That's a
got
thing
you
do.
got dang Xbox 360 with the Xbox Live. What could you possibly need a PlayStation Portable for? Well, yeah, just gaming on the go and
really
got
optimal gaming
Spider-Man on-
hours.
They have a
it's
lot of really
Spider-Man
cool
2.
exclusives.
Yeah, PSP exclusives. You know, they're coming out with Liberty City Stories next year.
Yo, Liberty City Story. That's a deep
You
cut.
could
God
also
of
too
War.
jerk off to that in middle school. Oh, dude,
Liberty
I-
City Stories.
Or which
Picking
one?
up a hooker.
Oh no, I'm thinking of yeah.
God
I just
of War.
remember in
God of War for
3,
sure.
You were clapping cheeks,
dude. In 3, when you'd like get the fucking
Chick in the room.
and then or in the car, and the car would start shaking.
Oh, GTA.
I remember I had the GTA. I remember having the moment where you turn the camera around and they weren't actually fucking, and I was like, "What the fuck, Rockstar?" Like they were really gonna animate her like sucking his
You
dick.
turn the camera around and it's just this.
Yeah,
Literally, yeah. And the lowriders
like they
bouncing.
must
That's
be-
San Andreas.
But
Yeah.
that was big when 4 came out, and then you would get the hooker, and then the lady would lean over, and
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
could see
yeah.
her head go up. It was like they did it. They
Yeah, he's
finally
getting
did
roasted.
it.
Or you could also right after you kick her out, just kill her and get all your
Get
money
your-
back.
it
It
was
was
beast mode.
crazy. Yeah. Kick her out, and then you'd actually get money because the hookers had a lot of money. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
you'd get their
Certain
money.
characters would have more money.
They had
Hookers
like
were one of them.
$300. You'd be like, yes, I almost have the pistol.
I remember. I remember running over a pimp in GTA 3 because they had the pimp skin. You wear a big purple jacket, you hit him, and it's just like 17 bars of money on the floor.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, oh, it makes sense. He's a pimp. Yeah, it makes- But yeah, God, dude, I like going to the strip club in GTA and starting a fight.
Oh,
you
in
punch one
5?
dude. Yeah, you punch one dude and everyone just starts brawling. It's so funny.
I was
That
a big
was-
fan of making CJ in San Andreas as jacked as he could be.
Yeah, but it was fun to get them fat.
It
too.
was
Fat
fun to get him
CJ
fat
was
too.
It's
funny.
crazy they never brought that back for the next 2 GTAs.
Yeah.
Like 6 needs to have.
They're
I
gonna
better be
have
able to
it.
get that lady. They said
They're
that.
bringing it back. Yeah.
Oh, I can't. That shit looks crazy. I don't even like to think about it because it's like I get too.
You'll
not
never
even
get it.
real.
It's chasing the
Yeah.
dragon. You'll never
Yeah.
get
The bombs will drop before GTA 6 comes out. That'll be the one tragedy of like World War III is like Russia and China are all lined up and everyone's like, dude, I haven't even got to play GTA 6 yet.
It's
Yeah.
like
Dude,
bullshit.
you just downloading the game and you see the rockets in the sky. You're like,
Yeah.
God damn it!
The alert comes over as you're hitting download. Yeah.
The bombs are hitting as soon as the initial loading screen's over. You're
That
5
was-
minutes
You're
into
still
a
listening to that
cutscene.
song, like
Yeah.
that. The one at the what is? Yeah, that'll.
Ugh.
That's not. Let's live in a better. We're in a better timeline than that. That's not
Yeah,
what's going.
that's
We're
not-
going to get to
that's
play.
No, I think it's gonna happen.
GTA.
I think it'll happen. I always used to think of
What GTA or the bombs?
the bombs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna die soon.
Oh, that's why you just got to believe in nukes aren't real conspiracies. Have you ever gone that
Yeah.
rabbit hole?
No. I didn't
Yeah,
even-
I've seen it
People
on.
are dumb.
I've
How the
seen
fuck?
it on-
We already did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we?
Well, you're talking to
Did
the
we?
people you were talking about.
Think about it.
Andy, I'm gonna
Where's
fly
the
you.
footage?
Andy
Where's
said, Andy said the funniest thing the other day on our podcast. He was talking about going through conspiracies, and he was like, because you just want to figure it out. And it was like, Andy, you're going to be the one who figures it all out. He was like, it's my turn.
Yeah, you don't fucking
You
know.
never know.
They
You do
haven't
never
yet. Maybe you need a fresh fucking pair of eyes.
I'll introduce you to a Japanese person with 2 legs
Yeah, there's
attached
like a
to one
whole
leg.
book. I forget
Yeah,
what it's
the
called.
letters
like-
from Hiroshima. Or no, wait,
Yeah.
no.
It's like Red Sun
The-
or something like that.
There's
I thought.
also one. Where the origami book. Do you know what I'm talking about? 1,000 paper birds or something like this? Do we know
No,
what I'm
I don't
talking
know
about at
that
all?
one. But I Gardini had it. I only saw it because Gardini had it on his table. But it was a book about just stories from people who survived.
Yeah.
and just like talking about
1,000
how
paper
that,
cranes.
just like the light.
No, I was there were people who got hit, like they didn't get hit by the bomb, but they were within enough distance because of like the light that came out, where like the patterns on their outfits were burned into their skin for like years.
Have you seen the? There's
It's terrifying.
People got like melted inside their bodies. Like it's so much fucking crazy
They did.
shit.
There's
And
like
we dropped little ones.
Yeah,
That's what's
the
crazy when you
small
think about
ones,
it.
Yeah.
Like the ones we have now are like
You need
5
those.
times the size.
You need those bombs to start the ones we have now.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
They're
bombs now are so strong that you need bombs to set the bombs off.
This is fun stuff.
Oh, so it's like
Yeah.
a chain of. It's like you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we literally could just erase all of this.
Yeah.
yeah.
If that happens, it ends.
It's for real ends.
Like that, Animatrix. Just like that.
I remember there was a guy talking about. There was like a guy in the Navy who was there when they were testing one of the bombs out in the ocean, and he said when it exploded, he could see like X-ray vision, like you could see his friend's bones and shit.
Yeah.
Have you heard
'cause
those
it's,
count-
It's
like-
a bright, like the light that comes off from the bombs is like a brightness that
Yeah,
you can't explain. It's,
Yeah, you can like see through people. You
Yeah,
can
it's
see like their
fucking
skeletons.
crazy.
Wild.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be a hack question, but I'm curious. Ground Zero die or try to survive like Fallout?
You die before it hits.
What do you mean?
Like if you're in, you're not gonna survive in those bunkers and shit.
No. You think the Fallout? You think you can't live in a shelter?
I don't know. I get it. You like playing Fallout. It's not gonna happen. Did that come off nasty?
It was very nasty. It's very nasty.
I like Fallout too, Andy. How dare you?
I'm just saying it's
you're
just a
attacking the wrong
game.
group.
It's just a game, guys.
I don't think it would be fun.
I have heard about those.
It wouldn't be
Think
fun.
about how you know how
would
upset
suck.
I get when I'm hungry after I haven't ate for like 6 hours and I can't just like go to the fridge because I'm like
know.
bored. I'm like
Yeah.
just being lazy. Now imagine there's like no fridge and there's people trying to kill you all the time.
That's
It would
why I
suck,
and
dude.
you're thirsty,
why-
and there's no real
And there's
water.
no water.
That's why I hate when you see
And you might
politicians.
survive with your girlfriend. She's gotta just be
She's
there
dead.
being like me.
She's dead.
in
It's
a
just me and my dog.
one-bedroom.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
In a
nuclear
one-bedroom-
fallout in a
a
one-bedroom?
My wife. Yeah, just start doing hack comedy. You guys know when your wife.
That's
You know
a good
when
way
your
to go
wife-
out. Just doing hack bits. Just
Oh, dude, you go to the Fallout comedy club. You know your tentacle-armed wife.
You ever get a blowjob and her nose falls off?
You guys know how the third eye just blinks a little louder? And you're like, I'm trying to sleep, bitch.
Third eye blinks on her
know.
forehead eye. Just
Yeah, you can just hear it. You're like, fucking.
If I had to choose, though, zombie apocalypse would be the cool one.
That'd be more fun.
it
One to
depends
die
what kind
in.
of zombies.
Yeah.
Walking Dead zombies, great. World War like Z.
When they
zombies.
can like climb and shit.
Yeah, fuck all
that
that.
starts to get scary. That gets
Fuck all
scary.
that.
When they can all get together and make a bigger zombie to fight you or something.
Yeah, dude. They
Climb
have,
over
yeah.
the wall.
I hate that. Like it's a crowd of zombies. Also, here's a fireman that just like got 2 stories tall.
Yeah.
Like the guy who got at the end of what was it? I Am Legend, just the one that bust through the glass,
Yeah,
just
dude, yeah,
came through,
dude.
jacked this shit, eyeing Will Smith up. And,
Yeah, I'm good on that.
yeah,
I don't want the I Am Legend ones. No, and I
Those
don't
ones
want the what is it? Dawn of the Dead ones. I don't want those.
That
ones
movie
either.
gave me nightmares for
those
years.
ones. Those
dude.
ones run fast as fuck.
Oh,
The
yeah.
2000 and, I think it was like 2006 Dawn of the Dead that came out.
Yeah.
That movie
The
made
Mall.
me terrified.
Shaun of
Shopping
the
mall.
Dead had the great. Those are the zombies I want.
Yeah, those
Shaun
are
of
the
the
fun-
Dead.
yeah,
Shaun
Shaun
of
of
the
the
Dead.
Zombies.
He keeps his friend in like on a collar at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
so
they still
funny,
just chilling,
dude.
watch
Just
TV.
hanging out.
Dude, I
He's taking
remember
all his teeth out and just chains them up.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Dawn of the Dead 2 was like, that was like the first movie where they were like, all right, guys, get ready. This one, they're running.
Yeah.
We were all like, what the fuck? And then they
Holy
play,
shit! I never even thought of that.
they
Yeah.
play Disturbed or some shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, they
up.
had like that cool bus in that movie too, where they put like slits. They put like slits in the
Oh,
bus for
yeah.
chainsaws, and they had a scene where they're driving down the zombies.
Dawn
and
of
just
the Dead. Dawn of the Dead 2 is where they escape the mall, right?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
because they remade it. I
they
think they were the
fucking
first ones.
they
I think, in
fumbled that
60s.
franchise, bro. They could have made that franchise better.
They do it a lot of times with the horror movies because they just churn them out so quickly and shit. They don't like, I don't know, they don't respect the IP or anything, and they just like gets oversaturated with bullshit.
I just like the
Also-
idea of the mall. Like I could totally do it in the mall.
Yeah, mall would be
mall
sick.
would be good for like a
Well,
year
that
and a
girl
half.
gets pregnant with, I think,
A zombie baby.
Isn't DMX in that Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
No,
Wait, I see the zombie baby.
The zombie baby.
Am I just being
Oh,
racist?
her baby
Am
died.
I just being a racist?
No,
like,
no,
I
no,
think
they-
it's
they
DMX
dress
in
I
it.
think it's
They
Ving
dress him-
Rhames.
They dress
No,
him just like DMX.
Or is that 21 Days Later?
No, wait, it's not Mekhi Phifer.
It's definitely not.
No, it was
No.
DMX. It fucking 13-year-old me was like sick.
That-
DMX is in
Oh,
this.
yeah, I never
Oh, no,
seen
that was
it.
the original.
Yeah, that's the OG. We're gonna go to the.
Wait, was DMX in it?
There's no.
tell
I
me
don't
they
think it
were
is
also
DMX. I
wrong
do think
if
it's
it
just a
was
black
Ving
guy.
Rhames?
It's Dawn of the Dead 2004.
Oh, 2004. That's
Because
what it
he
is.
has the Indian wife, and then they have the Indian in black zombie baby.
Yeah.
And then Ty Burrell from Modern Family's in it.
I don't see DMX, man. I think it was
He would
Ving
have been
Rhames.
listed right away
I
too.
think it was Ving Rhames
Ving
the whole
Rhames
time.
was a cop.
Wait, there's a
Okay,
second.
okay.
Oh, it was
Mekhi Phifer, yeah.
Mekhi Phifer,
I
yeah.
knew,
Kai
I knew,
Pfeiffer, yeah. Okay. But yeah, they dressed him up.
Wait. Is that
Scroll
X?
down.
Is that X just a little?
No, it's Neville
nope.
Edwards.
No, I just saw the bald head. Nope, no X.
This shit's crazy. Cause they it was funny because they had Richard Cheese. Get up, get down
with the
Oh.
sickness. Yeah.
You're
He's
right.
like
That's
a-
why I had fucking Disturbed in my head.
Yep, that's why I was trying to circle back to why you had that memory. It's basically like the show tunes version of Get Up, Get Down with the Sickness.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of the Dan Band?
I have. That you look like the guy in it.
Do
Weren't
I?
Weren't they in fucking
The Hangover, I think.
yeah, no, in the one in the fuck. Was it Old School? There was a movie where there was like a
was
wedding
that
in the
the
beginning.
band?
There they do like all these.
Like, Tessie the fucking looking.
Yeah.
That's, I think, old school.
Yeah, that is old school. They were also in The Hang. They've been in a lot of stuff. They're very funny. They just take like
They get booked.
every once in a while I get a little bit lonely that you're never coming.
Yeah, no, they used to go hard.
Candy Shop. They played Candy Shop in The Hangover.
Fucking every now and then I fall apart.
The damn
And I
band.
need you tonight. Yeah,
I
that was great.
fucking need you more than ever.
Yeah, that was
And if you hold on, tight shit, we be holding on forever. Yeah, because they did the Candy Shop. You guys were, dude. You guys were in Rally.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song? Do you remember the Do the John Wall song?
Kind
Rally the city and we like to do the dance. Do you know
Richard Cheese does My Neck, My Back.
that? Does he?
Yeah,
That's
he does.
hilarious.
He goes, my neck, my back. And it's
My
a full
pussy,
band.
yeah, my-
Lick my pussy and my crack. And then at one point he goes, lick my pussy, Bobby. And that shit always sent me, bro. Because there's a part where, there's a part in the song that requires him to say the N-word, and he says it.
Who is this guy?
Richard Cheese.
Okay,
Dick
yeah.
Cheese.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's like a Las Vegas show tunes like cover band guy.
Okay.
Richard Cheese, he Lounge Against the Machine. This guy rules, dude. This guy makes bread.
You can tell those are racist eyebrows. You can tell that he wants to say
He
it.
couldn't wait.
He went. Yeah, he had to go to the
Look, WAP. They did all the fucking.
They're still doing it.
Yeah, me so horny.
I do.
It's funny
It's
to have a
called I Love
discography of somebody else's songs. It's like these are all the songs that he didn't write but does sing.
Gangster's Paradise. Come on, dude.
I love boobies. I really want to get into that one. I might check that out later.
Yeah, he kills it. Yeah, dude. Richard Cheese is the GOAT.
Did you guys see the? I know it's probably been talked about it in Aussie, but the Australian Olympic team yet for the breakdancing?
I
Dude,
That was so funny. She was getting like mad. People were shitting on her, and I was like, "Don't do the funniest thing ever."
have you
then."
seen the video?
Wait, did she get mad? I was hoping it was just like her being like, this will be hilarious.
She did it on purpose to be funny. Rachel Gunn or whatever.
It's crazy though that it's like how is it even in the Olympics? Because
I was
it's-
surprised by that.
Well, it's all you would think because there's no.
They're trying to get rid of boxing, but they're allowing this.
Are
Yeah,
they trying to
it's-
get rid of boxing?
Well, it's weird too because there's no
it's not
like.
popular anymore. Like it's dying down.
Well, but the issue with this is that it all becomes there's no objective.
Yeah,
It's like it's all subjective. It's like I thought that spin was sick, so I gave her 5 points.
That's the same thing with like skateboarding in the Olympics, where it is athletic. From
Yeah,
that
yeah, it's
standpoint,
definitely
it should
not-
be in there. But
Can we see the video?
Yeah, can we watch the video of her fucking
I love it so
goofing
much.
off?
I hope it's just your ex and it's like porn.
I saw something.
It's so exciting. Just-
Everyone hated on her, but she did become the most famous breakdancer in the world overnight.
Yeah, because who knows
so,
who won?
Didn't even think about that. That's
Yeah.
a very fair point.
She
This
may-
is just me off of like 4 margaritas.
Hey.
Yeah, it looks like
No,
Elaine
this is
in that
so
episode. She's trying to think.
funny.
Yeah, because it just. I mean, she might have some explanation where she's like,
Nah,
That's my favorite part. The
She does
human
the windshield wiper.
yo, that head spin is like better than that's pretty nice.
Dude, I would walk this
Is there
bitch.
music?
Wait, you used to break dance?
No, but
You just
just my
know?
sheer Asian side would
I
just
was just
make
gonna
me-
say that.
My genetics, something deep inside of me would awaken as
"Yeah,
a Filipino.
you got one
Oh,
rotation
no,
in you. I know
man.
for sure."
She just hit the triple half spin with the terrible cartwheel.
and she did
They
the,
did the flat ass clinch.
The part of it I
she
love
did the
is
my neck, my back.
the part of it I love is just like she has the energy
Ours
of
is that.
someone who's never practiced it ever, but has unlimited confidence.
Yeah, and that got her the dub. So
Did she win?
No.
she didn't.
She won the game of life.
Yeah, yeah. She won the people's opinion.
She won funniest day on the internet.
That's the best one though. Just hitting the homer.
Dude.
And then they'll be like, "Top that, bitch."
Yeah. Well, that's what's funny about the whole thing is they're like competing against each other. So the
Trying to
whole
look
time,
at the people in the background.
Yeah, no one's laughing.
yeah, nobody's laughing.
No one's appreciating.
that guy. There's a guy laughing.
Guy in the red shirt's pissed. I did see somebody's grandma on the stands going. I saw
Yeah.
one old lady doing that.
What the fuck is this?
I wish I knew where she went in the lineup. Like how many good acts went up before her. Like if she went first, that'd be kind of easy. Like you just like, all right, maybe this is what we're gonna see. And then because like how many people are like watching breakdancing on their
Who's
in their
tuning
free time?
in? Yeah.
That's never part of my algorithm.
The only reason it was on mine is because everybody was shitting on it.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was on everybody's. I mean, like breakdancing.
No, of
in
course.
general.
Yeah.
That's such a funny concept too, where you're that girl. You know, she went into the day being like, "I'm gonna do my best, and if I don't, whatever." And then it was just like, "Oh, the internet's not gonna shut up about you for 3 days."
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna be the 1500th podcast today that talks about it.
Can you just imagine every time you open Twitter for a week, people are like, "Yo, this guy's a dickhead." They're talking about you.
To be honest, I would love it. As long as, I think I would love it. Just at this point in my career,
you
like
start selling tickets or something.
Somebody just talk about me. Say anything.
That's the immediate thought you have if someone was like, "What if someone posted a video of you jerking off?" You're like, "Dude, it would move tickets. Like, it would help.
Just help me.
It would help the podcast downloads for sure.
Could help. Yeah, it could be a big. It's gonna be what we need. Could be what we need.
We should all do jerk videos.
Are you thinking about it, Mike?
Oh, I was just thinking about, like, I will probably get canceled at some point. I'm like, if somebody's going to try and pull receipts, it's going to be like 17 minutes from Radio Ridley Radio of me just being like, all right, let's do a Jewish realtor. Let's do a Jewish landlord. It's always going to be like a Jewish thing or something. It'll just cut to me being like, oh, it's hot. I'm tired. They're like, yeah, this guy's horrible. It's like, that's pretty funny.
Either that, but I do think people don't give Jews enough credit. They do. They don't mind if you're making fun of them. It seems like I'm also trying to get into Hollywood, but they don't mind. It seems like they don't mind if you're making fun of them and not being a complete. Like, I hate Jews making fun of Jews. If you're just making fun of them being weird, it seems like.
I don't hate Jews, but here's the thing.
Please just say you hate Jews. It'll be
I don't hate Jews, but I will say this: Ozzy Osbourne was mad at Kanye when he tried to sample Ozzy. Yeah. Also, Ozzy is in support of the Jews. Don't forget that Ozzy is also the Prince of Darkness.
Ooh.
It's taking a dark turn.
Dude, do you remember?
You had the board up for that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, why are you mad then? You should be.
That's so funny.
Why are you upset? Hey, don't talk about the Jews. I'm a Prince of Darkness. They're very good friends of ours.
Dude, how'd you made Ozzy Jewish?
Ozzy, why are you in support of the Jews if you're evil? You're supposed to be the bad guy.
Well, dude, when he
you shouldn't support anybody.
When he had that tweet, because like you said, Kanye used the sample of his song, and then he had that tweet like all caps being like, "Don't fucking use me in the sample." And then the first reply was this old interview of Ozzy being like, "Yeah, I like Adolf Hitler."
He's like, hey, Sharon's on The View. She makes all the money, so we like the Jews now.
In his defense, it was him talking about like from a performance standpoint. He's like, he's a great orator, but literally, there's a clip of him going, "I like Hitler."
Like, you literally like Kanye quoted you.
Yeah,
dude. Kanye, that's the other thing Kanye's stealing from him.
Also, like Sharon's like, Ozzy, keep your voice down. Gotta keep getting these checks from MSNBC.
Yeah, they had that. What was that show that they had? The
Ozbournes. That was like the first reality show.
Yeah, I talked about that on my show.
Was that
Could
before?
not exist nowadays. He's so out of it, bro.
Was that before Paris Hilton's show?
About the same time.
Real World? It wasn't before Real World.
It was all in the same time period. It was like 04.
Yeah, I think it was the first reality show with like in the modern context
of like cussing and fighting and screaming.
Because I think before that they'd have like, "Let me show you how this guy does his job," and or whatever the fuck. But that was the first one. Like, there's just some dickheads in a house.
Yeah, they put
just rich people.
Yeah, just put rich. What are they? Are they Australian or British?
They're British.
They're British.
And remember the big thing was like, they gotta put subtitles for Ozzy because you can't even understand him normally. And you're like, yeah, his years of drug addiction. He was snorting ants back in the 80s.
Yeah, he was immune to COVID because he ate the first bat.
He was ground zero.
Yeah.
We were talking about Springsteen yesterday on the pod. Fucking Ozzy also makes me think of this, where I was like, rock stars either die immediately or never fucking die.
Never die.
It's like the only option for him.
There's two roads to this path.
Because fucking Springsteen's 74, Ozzy's 1,000, Mick Jagger's still alive.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
There's two paths: Kurt Cobain or Mick Jagger. Choose wisely. It's like, honestly, dude, Cobain. I'd rather Cobain out of here.
He just doesn't even talk anymore. He mumbles.
Ozzy?
No, but both of them.
Oh yeah.
Both. They get to a point you can't just have the best life you've ever had.
Sharon, somebody.
That's the best life.
That's a great way to put. You can't just have the best life all the time.
Yeah, you can't just
gotta
be,
get you.
Yeah, you can't just be doing drugs and having sex with hot women constantly. You have to eventually be an old British guy. You can't just.
Sharon, someone shit in my trousers. Regardless, I need a diaper change.
Who's shitting more punts again?
Somebody went in my room and shit in all me pants.
I bet you he's still getting his dick sucked.
Sharon, clean the poop off me dick and give me
a suck.
Give me an old-fashioned suck off, Sharon.
Sharon.
Okay, sweetie. She takes her dentures out. Gives Ozzy the fucking
Who they tried to make her
gummy BJ.
They tried to make the daughter hot for everybody too, for the camera. Do you remember that? They tried to make her be like the hot young thing.
Oh, and
then the Ozbournes.
Was
Yeah,
she just like a fat little lady?
she was gross, but they tried to be like, look, and it's
She
the
lost-
glamour hour with her.
Yeah, she lost a bunch of weight, but I think her head stayed fat.
What's her name again?
Still just built like a bottlehead.
Kelly Osbourne. She had a problem with TSA too. I remember watching the show, and she went through TSA. She had a gun belt buckle, but when they ran it through the X-ray machine, it was like a full-size gun.
That's awesome.
They took her out of line for that. But yeah, she's not bad.
Kind of hot here
She
now.
looks
She's
so
all right.
different. I can't tell like which. Oh, this is her now to the right.
Ozempic.
Oh yeah, Ozempic and plastic surgery.
Yeah, they
Those
got that.
lips are nuts.
They got that entry level Ozempic pass. All those rich people.
Yeah,
Wait,
they
was
don't-
she
they
the
don't-
one? Was she the one on The View that?
The racist shit?
Yeah.
This is one of the funniest racist moments.
It's so
where she
fucking
was like
funny.
trying to defend migrants and immigrants and shit, and she was just like, "Oh, if they leave our country, who's gonna clean your toilets?"
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, no, bitch, you can't say that.
Yeah, what are you out of your mind?
we still need a peasant class,
Who am I gonna spit on at the country club?
yeah.
Where am I gonna rest my legs if there's no Mexican man bent over on all fours in front of the chair me sitting
Yeah,
in?
who was the politician that on like the old fucking Ali G in the house? He had like a slave or something come out and she put her feet up. Or he was like, "You want to put your feet up on her?" And she was like,
the
"Fine."
Ali G
The
scam.
Ali G. I can't remember what it was.
Crazy.
I think that was the dictator too. Like he did that bit again in the dictator.
They did it in Bruno.
And Bruno,
Because
yeah.
they did it to Paula Abdul.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno got a bunch of like Mexican day laborers.
As furniture.
Yeah, just,
She did it. She just.
yeah.
Hell no, dude. That's crazy to me. I have people as furniture. Like
and
you
then
go
you're
in
just
and
like,
hang
all
a
right.
coat up, and you just a guy with his arms out.
He's shaking it. There's so much. After like 4 hours of this, it hurts so bad.
Just Wilson leather coats on each hand, just heavy ass leather coats.
There was the one part of Bruno where he tried to fuck Ron Paul.
Who was the? Oh, no, it was Giuliani. Who they had the little girl and he was like unbuckling his pants for or some shit like that. Wasn't there some in one of those movies?
What?
You don't remember that? I think it was
I
Bruno. or
vaguely
part
remember.
two or,
I know in one of the movies
I
they
think
were
it was Giuliani. Maybe what's that guy's name again? Like the actor.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sasha Baron
Oh, yeah,
Cohen.
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
try Sasha Baron Cohen and Rudy Giuliani. Like I think that should bring it up. But it was like he like had like some little girl in there and he just like sits back and like starts fixing her pants and then
Crazy.
they bust in.
Rudy Giuliani.
It's this. Like this is him sitting back starting to like
I here to defend America's mayor, Rudolph Giuliani.
Borat has a message for Rudy Giuliani.
Oh God.
the video in the movie was nuts though. Like they left it. I think they left it.
Is
I
it
don't think-
Borat too?
I don't remember. This is like a little girl. Oh no, this might be.
So Baron
I don't
Cohen
remember.
took to Twitter as
I
his
forget,
alter
but it was
ego
something
to
where he was
share
trying
a
to do a-
message of support for Giuliani.
What was an innocent
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Put down your crumb. Oh, she's 15.
Whoa, is that the actual Rudy Giuliani?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were like, "Yo, we got you a bitch. Here you go."
I forget what the plot of this
That's
like, little
crazy.
girl
How
being there was.
How was this not bigger news? Was it huge back then? I
think
didn't
it
even
was,
hear
yeah.
about that.
I
They
don't
got his
think it
ass
was
in the movie.
huge. I mean, he didn't go to. You know what I mean?
It was
Yeah,
like
it's
big
crazy,
enough,
though.
yeah.
They got
That's
his
crazy.
Yeah, like that's not.
Yeah.
That's not like I think that he tried to say like he was adjusting his pants or some shit, but that's not a.
Even if he was like, go to the other room to adjust your pants,
Yeah,
weirdo.
yeah, there's literally.
That's
You
crazy.
know when somebody gets caught doing something they shouldn't be, and then all their excuses make no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he runs in, the way he sits up is crazy guilty too. Like he runs in, he's like, I think they cut it off in that video, but he runs in, he's like, don't do it. She's like 15, and he sits up like, oh my god, they're coming in here. Like it's.
It's like have you seen that new thing that those like Vitaly is doing when he's like catching predators?
And he's like
And
pranking
he's like
them, and shaving
pranking
their
them,
heads.
and their excuses are so funny. They try to like be like, no, I was here to yell at you guys.
Dude, that's like
I was trying to teach the underage child a lesson that you shouldn't meet up with a stranger. It's like, what are we doing, dude? You're
Just holding a bottle of wine.
yeah, he's holding the bottle of wine and a 7-pack of condoms. He's got 12-pack of
I'm gonna
condoms.
teach him a lesson.
I brought these Smirnoffs to show him what not to buy.
Yeah. I got strawberry lube because I wanted to teach them it's messy. You shouldn't get lube.
They're just like, no, I was trying to tell him if a hot guy like me shows up with this stuff, you run.
You run.
Meanwhile, I was like, sir, you have a 12-inch dildo and a Nintendo Switch. What's this about?
I like games.
Well,
I really like games.
really like
why do you have
games.
this PSP with you? Just these channels.
It's like, why do you have this suction? Yeah, why do you have this suction cup butt plug? It's like it works as a stand. That's how I play Switch. I don't know. I don't like the stock kickstand on the Switch. I use the suction cup phone stand.
Is it illegal to shop third party?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it illegal to glue a pocket pussy on the back of this PSP and then insert a dildo into the middle of it for a tripod? Is that a...
Yeah.
You have a contraption where you built like a stand, a hovering stand? A dildo
sorry.
inserted into a pocket pussy to attach to a fucking PSP?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it illegal to attach your PSP to an auto blow? Is that illegal?
Oh, yeah. All of a sudden, you can't attach your flashlight to a PSP and then have that PSP fully...
They do have the crazy. Hold on. Type it in. It's like a whole system.
It looks like a fucking camera, like I forget what to call it. Like
Gimbal.
like a
Looks like a
gimbal. It looks
gimbal
like
for
a
your
gimbal,
dick.
and it's just
It's called the Fleshlight Launch, I think, or something like. It's $200. I've been thinking about getting it.
you like clip your phone to it.
Crazy.
Launch. It's like some kind of toy. Hold on. Yeah, there it is.
That looks like a fucking...
that thing right
that
there.
thing was like
with
an
the
air
phone
fryer.
stand attached.
I'd have to put something in it first. It looks crazy enough that it's like
It looks like Darth Vader's helmet,
my
dude. You
favorite
gotta fucking-
my favorite feature is the rollerblade locking mechanism to put your fleshlight in. You notice
Oh.
you like lock it in like a rollerblade.
All right, time to bust.
now, like how would you feel? Would you feel shame as a married man, like with your lady finding this, or would you like get this and hide it, or would you just get it and
What?
leave it on your nightstand?
Well,
like,
I
yo, we
would
be
just-
fucking.
I
I've been
would-
using it sometimes.
Is there shame in the girl wanting to get a mold of your wiener?
No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. So like to me, it's like, oh, I tested this one out and it feels like you, and I watch our videos.
Yeah.
I keep it all in house.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I mean? I could just sell
Make her
it like
feel
that.
good.
Yeah. But I mean, there's truth to that. I can't get off unless it's my movie.
Really?
I went back. We were in New York. I was in New York over the weekend, and they have Pornhub and all that stuff's unlocked there. I tried to watch it. Brother, it was taking longer.
Really?
I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, and I am kind of like a narcissist, so I'm like, yeah, that's my wiener. You know?
You never
Yeah.
just want to dip your toes in it, because the thing I like about that I've been realizing about porn, I like shit that you just can't do with your lady. Like right now, I'm into like bitches walking. This is a very specific type of porn. It's just bitches walking around in sheer shirts outside.
Sheer shirts
It's
outside.
just-
What's
yeah.
a sheer shirt?
Just
Just
see through,
nipples.
just
Oh.
see through shirt.
You
So-
that's
so
been getting you going?
It's my favorite thing on the planet.
So
Right? It's just
funny.
it's like a lady. Her name's like Nancy Miami, I think, and that's her whole thing. Is she just
Sound like somebody's taking a fat
That's,
rip.
I thought that you were going to be ripping a bong.
Everyone's stoner brain went bong rip.
did you flinch at all?
Is that weed? Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
But
I was about to get him
The
arrested.
sheer shirt thing, though, is it just the idea of like, oh, she doesn't care, she's like a slut
it's just
being in
something about
public?
being like out and
Yeah.
free,
Dude, I
public.
get it.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like
You have like a
fun
thing
lady.
for voyeur shit, though.
I definitely do.
you had-
Exhibitionism.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very,
what's
I'm a big
another one?
exhibitionist. Cum walks. If you
What's
think
a
of it. I feel like
So you get busted
Like
on
I-
your face, and then the girl walks around proudly with like fully
Yeah.
clothed in like
What?
business casual.
I've never. Let's be honest. I talk about that so much. I can't believe that I've never.
I've never heard
This is like a foundation of what I know about Nate. Is he likes bitches with nut on their
Here's
face,
the-
like at KFC
There's-
or like out in
It's-
public.
Yeah, it's like.
Literally, like
At a
the
restaurant.
people in the U.S. who know about cum walks, there is a significant chunk that is from Nate.
Yeah, I just go.
It's a
that's
European-
how
it sounds
our
very
podcast
European.
would
It's
go.
how much he talks
It
about
sounds
it.
European, dude.
Yeah, it's. Like there's definitely a chance that in my life there'll be like an AVN for come walking up like, well, we gotta give it to the guy who.
That's
brought
the
it.
year you're gonna host. That's the year you're gonna host.
Yeah, yep. And
Nate's outside of City Hall. What do we want? Come walks. What do we want him now? It's just him alone.
They got that
only guy
schizophrenic
that's-
man is back again, talking about coming on faces.
That fucking four-eyed pervert's back.
I bring it up on stage though, and every now and again you'll get like a lady in the crowd who, because I've been trying to do a joke about it, but I think I'm really just trying to spread awareness. Is really the deep down.
Did Jason tell you that on Saturday?
Yeah. There was a lady at the show who, like, I was saying to her and her dude were like, "Oh shit, that sounds like some cool shit we could do." And you know, if I'm just out there helping a dude do some cool shit, I'm living my dream.
Yeah.
That is actually like a huge win for that guy. If
that's
you
big.
like
That's big.
unlock something in their head for him,
Yeah.
that is a big moment.
Am I a freak for liking titty milk?
No.
You think that's weird?
No.
I always kind of like thought that like that's like titty milk and feet are like right next to each other. But
I
like
think they're different, but I
Yeah.
get where you're coming from with that. But I think
You like
titty
to
milk-
watch a tit milk?
no, it's not me. Like I don't like the act of breastfeeding, but I do like seeing a lady like
Squirt or tit.
Squirt
You like
tits.
Kinda nice.
you like
I
lady,
also like
lady
squirt-
jizz.
yeah.
The ladies coming out of their titties.
I like squirting too.
I just don't understand
Wait, you
ladies
like
at all.
squirting?
Yeah, like when a lady.
of life.
I think I
you
just
know,
like
when
I like
ladies
seeing
come
a
out of their tits.
That's what that is, right?
Squirting videos do nothing
It's
for me
gross,
at
dude.
all.
The one
I don't know. I think I
Zero.
like. I think I just like the arch of liquid.
Yeah.
But like, if I
You
try
like
to
pee
watch
videos?
if I tried to watch, I'm peeing. I'm like, that's not right. I
One
watch
got
a pee
me.
and I go, I know it smells twangy as hell in there.
I'm not gonna lie. I know I
got
talked
that
about this
piss.
You know
recently.
it smells
you ever been
twangy as wild.
Have you ever been sneak attacked by a pee video?
That's what I was about to say. This
Bro,
lady,
they're just fucking blowing, and then they're like, "All right," and then he starts pissing in her mouth. You're like, "God damn it!"
there was
I
like a
hate
hot
piss
porn hub lady, like her name was
piss
like Shannon Rogue or so. I can't remember her name, like, but she just was a great dick sucker, and there was just a great video of her sucking dick. He busted on her face, and then she just was in the shower, and he just was like, "Oh, I'm also pissing on your face now too." And I'm not gonna lie. It got me. It got me. I wasn't
in the shower.
I wasn't close,
In
and
the
then
shower.
I popped.
Oh my God.
It was. I went from not
You
I
like
popped
it's
crazy. I
humiliation.
went
You
from
like
not-
humiliation. That's what that is.
Well, no, 'cause, I mean, she was. They were in that was in the comfort of their own home.
Wait, question about when you bust. You
Quick, one second.
Andy
Teacher,
Malafarina, New York Times. Question about your dick, Mr. Marshall. No, so you were saying when you were just kind of like, this is pretty good, and then he peed on her, and you were like,
Ultra
I
instinct bust.
but it was. I think it was
primal bust?
it was something about because I already fuck. I fuck with this lady. I wish I'm saying her name wrong. I'm real bad at like the names on the new Pornhub shits, but it's like because I recognize the faces. It's like Shannon. I don't know, but she's just a pretty lady who gets her face fucked and fucks, and she's a freaking. She'll be outside sometimes, my shit, and she just got her face nutted on, and then like. Dude just was like, all right. She just was like, hell yeah. She wasn't like, oh no, don't piss on my face. She was like, this is what we planned this.
Yeah.
And I just it surprised the shit out of me. And I was, but it was like it hasn't gotten me since. But like that one was something about the combo of like it being a bitch I fuck with heavy already,
and then
her not be. She's not like a P lady. It's like if fucking Alexis Texas just out of nowhere got nutted on and then pissed on. It doesn't fit her thing.
Right.
Just want to hit pause for the listeners. You guys have entered the Goonatorium.
Welcome to the Goon.
To be honest, it's just listening to me on a podcast for more than 30 minutes. It'll just.
What's
just
going
what I
on,
do.
Goon Nation? We've got Nate Marshall.
He's breaking down his piss fetish right now.
Yo, shout out to all our patrons, all the Goo Boys. Shout out all my Gooners and Goo Boys out there listening to the Goonatorium.
There's not. I don't know. It just bothers me being like coy about things that make you bust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So back to the breast milk thing, it's like for me, it's like a lady shooting it in a plexiglass box. Like if she's and you can see the
just
breast
like
milk hitting the
splashing the
surface,
wall.
and I'm like, yo, what the hell? Where's all that titty milk coming from? Because it seems like unlimited titty milk. I like the abundance of titty milk. I think that's cool.
You're a survivalist. You're like with
Yeah,
her. With
yeah,
her.
yeah.
You know what I've been looking at is that rugby player from America. What's her name? That big bitch.
I don't know.
Big bitch rugby
Can
player.
you type in the rugby
Is she
player?
the one
from-
who's been like popular on TikTok?
She's so yeah.
Actually-
She's doing something for me. I want her to pick me. I want
I
her to
didn't
pick
like
me up.
Muscle mommies?
Muscle
I like
Mommy.
muscle
I don't
mommies.
I don't
Her,
like
dude.
muscle mommies.
Alana Mayer.
Dude, I
I
didn't
don't
care
judge
about
it.
her when I was on her TikTok, but they showed clips of her like running down the field.
Crazy,
Bro.
dude.
When they get like when you show a rugby bitch getting like a she looks
Dude,
like
she's like
she looks
Brock
like Brendan.
Lesnar.
Yeah. She's like Lesnar and Frazier together, dude.
Dude.
But
Yeah, have her pick me up, dude. I want to go airborne.
You're trying to get you're trying to get like
She's holding me up. She's lifting me up doing it.
Josh is up there just like
She does kind of look like Jason Kelsey.
That's hilarious to put her next to Jason Kelsey like that.
that's oh my god, yeah, that's a woman. I had no doubt in my mind that's a woman just based off the facial expression. No man could replicate
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
not
that's
a
like a-
trans.
Yeah, no, she's a lady.
That's a lady for sure. She's
She's
doing
a Jack lady.
Yeah.
that's like a woman ass pose for a picture.
Yeah.
Fucking pursed lips. Dude, she's got a 3-inch clit, Josh.
It's definitely long
Her
and thick.
clit's
What
bigger
you-
than my cock.
Yeah,
Just fucking-
yeah, dude, right there. She pulls it out. Come over, dude. Suck it poolside, brother.
She's got it taped up right now.
Come
Like,
suck it poolside.
so funny.
The long
Suck it.
clit, the long clit's crazy, dude. A clit longer than your wiener is crazy.
You gotta
Damn
leave
it,
that
dude.
relationship.
Her pee hole is longer than my whole thing.
5'10", 200. She's a slot receiver for the Eagles, dude. Jesus.
200.
Bro, she's the same stats as me, bro. I'm 5'9" and I weigh 195. This bitch is 5'10".
Dude, she's
200.
owning you, dude.
Dude, she's
Her
fucking.
quad is the size of my head.
She's putting her clit wherever she wants it on you.
yeah.
She's putting it up my nostril.
You know how like you're a turtle and it's a straw. It's just fucking up there. You're just drowning on
She's
it.
nose fucking me with her clit.
PSA. Yeah, don't be throwing clits in the ocean anymore.
Will she do rugby?
Yeah, she's rugby. She plays rugby.
You better go down this rabbit hole.
Honestly, besides the jawline, I'm a fan. The jawline's intense.
Yeah, dude.
I don't mind a big ass.
But like right there, it's not bad.
that's pretty good.
She
There,
doesn't-
yeah.
you don't
Pretty
have-
solid.
You don't have sex with her. You have snoo.
Yeah. That's my snooze.
Bro, that's how I want to go. Death by snooze so bad.
Yeah, she comes in. Me
Yeah,
want.
it's not bad.
She's talking about me wants sex now.
You and me, sex now.
Cave
She
woman.
just shoves you entirely in her.
Josh
Yeah.
wants a cave woman.
I want a cave woman.
He wants a
Yeah,
primitive woman.
I want her to go. Bring me back a deer afterwards. Just go club a deer to death. In the backyard.
Yeah, you
Just
should
throw a rock at a deer on the run.
She takes you hunting. You sit on one of her shoulders. And you go. You tug on her hair and go. That one. Get that, one.
Yeah.
She throws a boulder at it. And
Oh.
skins it, cooks it on the fire for you, and feeds you.
Yeah. You ever seen the? You know, like other cultures like drink blood, like very like often. It's like a delicacy.
Filipinos.
Yeah, you guys drink. Have you drink?
Filipinos put a lot of blood in food, like beef blood.
See, that
Really?
that makes my tummy hurt thinking about it.
Man, you don't eat, do you eat steaks like medium?
I do. Yeah,
Medium rare?
but that's not actually blood though. That's like the
Yeah.
protein in it.
It's not blood?
Uh-uh,
not blood.
It's protein.
Hemoglobins.
Ah.
Yeah.
I always thought it was blood.
Yeah, remember? No, sorry. You called me dumb as hell one time for saying that.
You saying that it wasn't blood?
Yeah, we were talking about it on a pod, and you and Lemaire fucking were coming at me about it.
We're calling you dumb.
So
and
it's
we were
just-
wrong.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's just so funny
funny
now. You being like, oh, okay, I accept that as fact.
You know what it was? Because I heard it, you guys say it, and then something kept clicked where I was like, I feel like I went down this, I went over this before, and like should have known
Yeah,
that.
no, it
So
was
it's
just-
probably that conversation.
It was just funny for me at the time. You were like, oh Andy.
Oh, you stupid idiot!
So watching this, I was
Giant
like,
dumb
seriously,
fuck.
seriously. Yeah.
There's something about that that makes my tummy hurt.
Yeah.
The
Blood
idea of
and
putting
meat.
tons of blood in the meat, like
I'm sure they've been doing it for a while.
For me, it's like I see guys in the survivalist shit. They'll like just hang meat in the woods, open air, no refrigeration, and they're like, "Yeah, that's good for 8 months." And then on the same time,
8 months?
yeah, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll eat this over the next, whatever, super long amount of time without it being refrigerated." And they're like, "Yeah, it's normal. It's the way we're supposed to." And then on the other hand, they're like, "Don't eat an undercooked steak." And it's like, I don't know who to believe. Is it this guy who lives in the woods or a doctor?
It's in the middle.
Yeah. How do
Yeah,
you
'cause
dry?
I-
How do you dry store
people
meat?
love jerking off to be like, this is how they used to do it. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we used to also like if it was too hot in the summer, we used to all die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
stop,
It was too cold and freeze. for
yeah,
that,
like stop jerking off over how it used to be. Like we have refrigerators. Calm the fuck down.
So the hipster is just like, no, dude, I only live in like primitive. Like you go to his
Yeah,
house,
they're
all the
fucking
I don't wear
dickheads.
shoes anywhere.
Nah, just-
Yeah.
I always say, I go, just smell it.
go to
Just smell it. If it smells
smell
weird,
test is-
yeah. If it smells weird, don't make it.
Yeah, that's
literally-
a good rule to live by.
Bro, for real though, because like I worked in kitchens for a while, and I was like a manager for a minute, so I got Serve Safe certified, and then like they gave you all the like kitchen shit, and then even with like they gave you all the rules and stuff, and all the stuff in kitchens are like too over the fucking top, and I just like naturally over time was just like. You know, after getting the certified, you realize you're like, nah, dude, just smell it.
Yeah,
It's not that fucking serious.
Yeah.
Damn, does that mean you were putting out shit that shouldn't have been put out, but you were like, it's fine?
No, at the time. Well, in the kitchen, your fucking head chef will body you if you don't follow the goddamn like date and time and all that shit. So,
You know, I
Because
worked.
that's what they're gonna come for when they get sick.
well, that was the thing.
gonna be
Like,
his ass.
the health department can come and get you for any little thing. Like with your temps on all your fucking shit, with when the water comes out, the temperature of the water. Like, dude, they can get you for anything.
Temperature of the water makes sense though. Because it's like they're supposed to be hot so you can kill the bacteria and shit. Isn't that why it matters?
I don't know. I always just want an old Italian man with sweaty hands to make my food, so I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a big
exact
come up to get that
opposite
guy.
of
Or
what
a
I
dude who
want.
can't speak English, just looks fucking.
Yeah, you don't want like a white lady back there being like,
I just want-
do you want your pasta al dente? It's like,
Yeah.
no.
I'd rather her than a dirty Italian man with his bare hands touching my food.
No, that's got
Nah,
the
dude.
those are
Get
the
it
fucking
over-
seasoning.
get it all over there, bro.
Yeah, but God forbid he be Indian and outside on the street.
Exactly.
God forbid he's making soda by hand. He puts his thumb in the bottle and he's like, "Here, that's yours." Just his fucking doo-doo Indian thumb in the tip of your
Doo-doo Indian thumb is
Coca-Cola
great.
Classic.
I mean, they wait there. That's like a thing. I think.
I know, yeah.
Thumb is their one of their thumbs is like the dookie thumb.
Yeah. I think it's the left hand. That's
Left
why
hand,
you
yeah.
scrape the
That's why everyone shakes with the right or
Yeah,
something.
you shake with the right because you don't want the dookie thumb on your hand. You don't want the dookie thumb on your
Dude's
hand,
making
bro.
the soda like this and pouring it in the glass. It's going everywhere.
Just fucking
Dude, I
dookie
thought-
everywhere, dude.
It was so funny because I was like, oh yeah, it's just a fun little racist joke. And then they show you clips. You're like, dude, India, you gotta fucking figure it out. Dude, there's literally like a guy with like lemonade and he just goes like, whoo, whoo, whoo. And then just like fucking, and then he like grabs a whole lemon and throws it. And you're like, India, what are we doing,
Because
guys?
in India, they're like, wow, look how hard he's working. You know, it's got to be good. It's got, look at the performance.
He put his whole elbow in there. He's working so hard.
Yeah, the Michelin star depends on how much of their arm they put in the food.
Yeah, he's flipping crepes with his big toe and middle toe. Just doing this number with his feet.
That's an artist.
Get the Google Play card. I
It
just
is
keep being
crazy.
racist about the Google Play card. I can't let it go, dude. Those videos are so funny.
No, the Indian soda guys, I'm like, I'm not drinking that. That looks like fucking just what is that shit called where you get it on the lettuce?
Indian man
No.
cuts meat with his toenail.
No.
Oh, this
Knew it.
There's nothing
Hey, yo,
surprising
see,
about
I
this.
knew it, bro. I knew it was some feet shit.
Ugh,
Ugh.
I don't like this
E.
at all.
coli. I feel like you just like anything from them is just E. coli.
Oh
At
man.
least over there for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Immune system going brazy. Hey, yo. Come on, dude.
That's crazy.
I know his girlfriend be mad as fuck.
What
in the
the-
tonight.
How sharp is it?
I know his girlfriend's got just a scars up and down her legs from sharing the bed with him.
He probably kicks her.
Oh,
You gotta cut those.
Oh, there's something in between
dude,
his
he's got a
toes.
knife between his toes.
Oh, he's got a knife between it. I was about to say that looks.
It's still
so
hitting his toe.
I still don't like this at all.
I was getting confused how clean it was cutting though.
Yeah,
I
same.
was like, is that how sharp his fucking nail is?
Josh is losing it. Look at Josh. He's losing
Dude, it's so funny.
He's like, yo, this is awesome. Just Googling Indian dudes cutting shit up. It's crazy what they get away with, dude. And then they come to 6th Street and serve it.
I worked at a pizza place for like years, and they put me in. I was like 14. No, I was 16 when I started, and I got promoted from busboy, and they put me in the front. And then I got really bad acne, and they moved me to the kitchen because they
Hilarious.
were like, "We can't have this guy being in the front, dude. It's crazy."
Yeah, they had me in the kitchen at Cracker Barrel, and I remember one time I put the wrong gravy on somebody's chicken fried steak or whatever, and my manager was like, "Fuck, you put the wrong shit on. Hold on." And then he comes back, and all the gravy's like cleaned off, and I was like, "Where the fuck did you get that off? How'd you get that off?" He's like, "There's a gravy removing machine back there. Put white gravy on it." He took it to a sink and just rinsed the wrong.
Yeah,
ingredient.
dude. Yeah, once you work in a kitchen, you're like,
it's like, yo, what the fuck?
I don't know if I want like 15-year-old kids making my pizzas, dude. I used to take acid and play and make pizzas, dude. It's crazy.
You guys remember the Burger King foot lettuce kid?
They like tracked him down.
They
fired his ass,
dude. Well, what about those when people were like licking the tops of ice cream containers?
Bluebells.
When they were like opening it and they were licking it. That girl got like fucking 17 years in prison, didn't she? That's so funny to be like,
because it was like during COVID or some shit.
Got sent to jail for licking ice cream.
Yeah, it's like, don't be a gross dumbass, you idiot.
Bluebell's my favorite too, and I was like, yo, I can't even buy my ice cream. Look at what they've taken from us.
So you gotta go Haagen-Dazs, baby.
Haagen-Dazs is fire.
Yeah, you
Haagen-Dazs
gotta,
has
like,
the peel.
They had the condom on it. Yeah.
I was a fan of was it like Talenti or some shit like that before, but they just got the twist. They got the twist off, and it's just your ice cream raw dog right there. Like it's you can't.
Yeah,
trust
that's
Bluebell's
lickable.
even worse.
You don't
just
want
peel
lickable
it off
ones.
and it's exposed. So like whatever that inner plastic liner of the cap is, that's the seal. I got a Baskin Robbins cotton candy goated flavor. They had the
Cotton
condom on it.
candy?
Yeah.
I'm not
Baskin
going.
Robbins cotton candy. You can get it by the pint, just at the. You don't even have to go to BR, dude. You just go to HEB and get it there.
Bro,
By the pint.
cotton candy is like
It's a goated flavor.
I'm very curious what the comments on this will be off of that. I'm gonna go to the comments because I need to see what people say about cotton candy as a fucking.
I tried it at Dairy Queen the other day. My girl got it. It's great.
Really?
It's
Cotton
actually
candy's
great. Yeah.
crazy. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think I like a lot of ice cream flavors that like it doesn't make sense. Like you can't put it in a milkshake. I don't know. Like, I'm a big my go-to, but my go-to flavor is dumb. It's coffee. I love coffee ice cream. I think that's
That tastes like dog shit.
You think so?
Coffee ice cream's dog shit. You're eating coffee.
That's my favorite ice cream.
Coffee
Nate-
flavored ice
I
cream,
don't know,
really?
Josh, you don't know this, but Nate is like an eternal old head. Like that's old head shit.
Is it? That's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
might be that.
what are you, 85?
That was-
you
I'll
want
be honest,
fucking, you want
that
fucking
might be
ice
the
cream?
old man.
You want
I've been doing that shit
ice
since
cream?
I was fucking a kid.
Oh, that makes
like my
sense.
parents, that's
Yeah.
what they grabbed. So I grew up on coffee ice cream, but they're old heads. Like I don't know.
Yeah, Nate's eating coffee. Nate's 13 years old eating ice cream, coffee ice cream, and he also has green polo. Polo green for the high school dance.
I used to have polo black. That was the guy.
Yeah, polo black's good.
Polo black was good.
Yeah, polo black's good. Polo green.
Yeah.
Now that's I'm trying to be like you. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like
I'm just trying to be like you. That's the official cologne of man. I'm just trying to be like you when I grow up. All right, I'm gonna see you. All right now.
I'm gonna go check in. I'm gonna see about you.
All right, Gerald. The official cologne of. All right, Gerald. I'm gonna call you.
I'm learning that right now.
Coffee
That this
ice
is
cream.
old head
That's
ice cream.
gross. That's nuts.
I had
Coffee
no
is old
idea.
head. Coffee is old head ice cream. For
I
sure.
used
gotta
to
be
think I
like-
was doing something. There was an fancy ice cream place near me where I was living in Jersey, and I used to go get a coffee ice cream milkshake, have them throw cookies and cream in that bitch, and it was I don't know. I was living. I was happy. I was a
I'll
happy
support
man.
cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream all day.
Yeah, I'm a big Ben and Jerry's guy because
Hell
they put like the brownies and shit in there, big chunks, and then they do the one where they just put the like fudge cock in the middle of your ice cream.
The Ben and Jerry core.
The Mandingo flavor.
I remember when I found out about the core, I was like, "Are they allowed to do this? That's nuts."
Yeah, it's literally a double shot glass. Think of a double shot glass.
Yeah.
Solid chocolate in the middle of the ice cream.
Oh,
No,
I've
my
never seen it.
Ignorant as fuck.
My favorite flavor is their Free Palestine core. No, I'm just kidding. Because they always have like the
Some
whatever
liberal shit.
whatever the political thing is.
Yeah.
They're like, we are the 99% Rocky Road.
Yeah, you're free Palestine pistachio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The middle's blown out.
They're making
It was there earlier, but now it's not.
There's like
glass of your ice cream.
Yeah, there's just little chocolate chunks of like kids shaped in there, like kid sprinkles.
There's just an Israeli guy with ice cream on his cheeks going like, we had to do it. I had to eat it.
But yeah, I don't know. I went to Portland and I went to a liberal ice cream place and they didn't have any of the standard flavors. I talked about this on my show. They had lavender honey. They had all these like soft ass flavors. Like shit that
Sunset
avocado,
Breeze.
avocado ice cream.
That's wild.
Oh
Brother, I
yeah,
was
you're
pissed.
just that's like a statement. To
I
have
immediately-
avocado ice cream.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
get
They
the
had nothing
fuck
classic, like
No.
not vanilla.
No, but it was like it was
White
called
guilt.
soft vanilla. White guilt. Yeah. Yeah. How dare you not mix another flavor in this vanilla?
Yeah.
I'm going there this week, like in 2 days. And
Yeah.
I think Portland's like a dope city and sucks ass. at
Go to the
exact
Salt and
same
Straw. This is the ice cream place.
That's just
Was
pop
it
in.
good?
How
Was
you
it
fuck,
good
bro?
though?
Show them Salt and Straw, Josh.
Pop.
This is it was all right. The lavender honey, I was like licking it. I was like, man, it's purple, but all right.
Well, I
like
had
it's
a-
purple ice cream. It was fuck.
I had a weird flavor ice cream once called Earl Grey or Earl Green or whatever. Earl Grey was like that tea, whatever it is.
yeah.
And, but it tasted just like Fruit Loop milk. It was it said Earl Grey tea, but it tasted like Fruit Loop milk. It was
I can fuck with
my
that.
shit.
That's really cool.
I have protein powder that tastes like Fruit Loops.
That goes very
What's the
hard.
company?
Yeah.
Ghost?
What is it?
Man,
Ghost?
she saw a caramel
No,
looks
it's not
fucking-
Ghost.
Oh,
It's
'cause-
something like 0 cal or something. I don't remember.
Man,
What it
No,
is.
those,
there's
those three
one-
flavors they just showed looked fire. I didn't mean
Yeah.
to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good. No,
the Ghost company will like team up with literally Chips Ahoy,
You
and
know,
they'll
just
put
have, like, a
yeah,
gas-ass
it'll be like
protein.
powder, and they'll literally put like chocolate chips in it.
Dude, I used to take. I took. Do you guys know what? Do you guys know what mass gainer is?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Dude, it's just like they
It's
put.
like bulk up.
It's like protein powder, but they'll put like 700, like 800 calories per serving in like a fucking shake. And dude, like I used to drink them like twice a day, and I got so fucking fat and was just having diarrhea every day, and I didn't put it together for like months. I was like, I just thought that's how you bulk. I was like, this is what I do. I take, and then it turns out everybody's like, there's no doctor alive that's ever recommended a mass gainer, and I was like doing it for like. I did it for like 6 months. I got so it was
Have
crazy.
you seen the shit where dudes will buy pre-workout in like a huge amount at one time, and then they read the servings wrong and kill themselves?
Hilarious.
They take like 100 times the serving, and then they go to the gym and they're like, I'm sweating a lot. What the fuck? And then they just have a heart attack. Like,
They die by bucked up.
Dude,
they got too bucked up.
they read the fucking serving size wrong and take 100 times the fucking dosage. You just have a heart attack at the gym.
Yeah, that's
One
crazy.
of
Yeah.
my worst I ever felt was like not the same at all. It was kind of similar. I was taking zinc a lot, and
Yeah,
Old
zinc makes
head.
my tummy hurt.
Fucking
Yo,
old head
but,
shit.
it was like I
I was listening to smooth jazz and I was taking zinc.
I was packing my pipe and
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
zinc.
Y'all
So
should
I
start
finished
taking.
the morning paper and I grabbed my zinc.
Y'all should start taking zinc. It makes you bust bigger loads. So
Okay, all right.
You got to take some zinc. Just
Were
so
you
y'all
doing
know.
it during COVID too?
That's why I did it though. This happened during COVID because before you started feeling like it was fake. It was like when it was like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was like killing everybody.
Yeah.
Zinc
and
is
I
good
was
as
seeing
fuck for your immune system.
Yeah,
dude.
so I started taking it, and the first zinc I got was like a low dose, low milligrams. So I was taking like the whole squirter was what I needed. I ordered a new joint, did the same thing, and apparently I took like you said some dumbass amount. It was the craziest shits I've ever had in my whole life. I had like a show that was important. It was like a big club that was like new or Soul Joe's. Soul Joe's was the shit for us.
It was like the
back in
first time you were doing Soul
yeah.
Drill.
So I had like an important show I had to get to, just with like dying, just
Bubble
with like
guts.
an hour drive, just having the. But but it felt like my stomach was just like squeezing itself and like twisting itself for hours. Just
Overdosed on zinc.
overdose on zinc.
ODing on zinc
Loads
is
weren't
wild.
even that big yet, so it was
It wasn't even worth
It's a
it.
gradual thing. It's a gradual thing. You
Yeah.
can't just zinc it up and think you're gonna be shooting Spider-Man out your shit.
Yeah,
I
who do you
know.
think you are, dude?
I thought I was the man. I thought I had. I thought I knew what I was
Try to
getting
make
myself
it
Nate's
into.
like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna eat 200 milligrams of zinc, and I should be able to hang from upside down. I should be able to hang from the ceiling like Spider-Man in no time.
Nate's 69ing hanging from the ceiling.
I gotta save the city.
Just coming in different.
I did a
Spider cock.
I was in New York and I was at the top. I was like 100 floors up on this overlook thing. You pay $40. It's called the Edge, and you go up and you stand
sick.
on this. You stand
Glass?
on this. Yeah, you stand on this glass platform that's 100 stories up.
Oh, I know
And
the joint. I see.
Yeah, and I'm looking all over the city, and I'm such a fucking dude. This is why I'm a nerd, bro. I'm looking at the city, and I go, I wonder how long it would take Spider-Man to get to Brooklyn from here. I'm like, probably 30 minutes, dude, because I'm seeing all the buildings, and I've watched the movies, and
Yeah.
relative to how fast he's swinging, dude's going like $120.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
30 minutes is probably too long.
Yeah, it'd probably take like 15, 20 minutes. You're
Yeah.
going 120
And
miles an hour.
He's going to
through
hit
New
some
York
of those
City.
where he pulls his body. He's not
Yeah.
even doing the
Oh,
swing. He's going to add
definitely.
some
That's
extra
the
momentum.
boost. That's the boost. This one with
Yeah,
the
yeah. He's going to start
That's
with the poles where he bends them and they slingshot him first. Like he's going to go.
the
Yeah. Yeah. Pulls them and they just he covers Manhattan just with that.
Surf a train for a little bit. What do you think it is? Like a block a swing, or maybe
More
like
than that.
Block and a half, easily. Easily.
And then
block
he's
and a half.
jumping. He's jumping with all the momentum. He's letting go, and he's like flying through the air another block and a half.
And I saw the Chrysler building, and the Chrysler building from that point, I zoomed in on it, and I saw the little, those like eagle gargoyles that Spider-Man posts up on. I was like, there's a Spider-Man building. It's not Chrysler Hall, that's Spider-Man building.
That's Spider-Man Dome.
Yeah.
What had you out there?
I saw the Madison Square Garden kill Tony's. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I'd never been in New York, so I was just like, we were talking about Spider-Man, so I was like, fuck yeah, New York rules, dude.
Yeah.
I like it, but I wouldn't live there.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw you post a picture of you at the stand with that giant J. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I was at the stand. The stand's cool.
The stand's the shit.
I would love to perform there sometime.
It's sick. The people there are cool as shit too.
Ben Staub hosted there recently. Our good friend Ben.
Yeah.
He hosted for Tony and Drew and Naeem, and it was a good lineup.
He did a drip. He did a
Drip show.
I was running that before I moved. Gardini was running it before me, and then I was running it before, like after he.
So many
left.
Austin comics just pull up the drip and just destroy, dude.
They just, they get
be a good.
Yeah, then between me and Gardini, just like Allie, throw our homies up.
Austin needs to go to New York more often. There's like, dude, there's this whole thing, like I thought it would be lame, but I was like, this is nice to visit.
No, New York is. Honest,
don't
I
let
think New
the
York's
internet
the best comedy city. It still is New York. I think Austin's number 2 now, like how it was New York and LA before, but New York is the best comedy city. There's the Cellar, like there's the Stand. I mean, the Mothership is the shit. But those two places, maybe it's the old head, again, our old head Nate. Maybe it's just like, that's
Nate
where fucking
rules.
Bill Burr and Patrice and
No video recorder. You just bring one of these. He has the Sony with the tape.
Yeah. It's like, when I saw Geraldo back in the day.
I would have killed to see Geraldo back in the day.
I saw Sebastian in '99. I saw Maniscalco.
What do y'all think? Y'all think Austin's the best comedy city?
I've only been.
Okay.
I haven't
Where were
done
you before
comedy.
Austin?
Fucking
Virginia.
How's it there?
Get that. There's some hitters out of Virginia though. I remember this guy Leonard Oots. Like
Leonard
when I
Oots,
first saw him, he was like 4 years in murdering.
I saw Leonard Oots at Skankfest last year, and he's like, I don't know any of these motherfuckers, man. Come here.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him because he was like the big dog, and I was the little dog. So it's just weird to like he runs into me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still doing it, motherfucker. Like I'm still here. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not. I like that. I like just running into people. I had that happen in New York. I had like 5 people I started with in the stand with me.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Wasn't somebody else from down here that I fuck with? Oh, Sam, because I'm forgetting his last name. Castillas.
Yeah.
I think he's up there right now.
Yeah, he's in New York right now.
Sam Castillo.
He
lives in New York now.
No, I think he's visiting.
Yeah, he's doing like a month out there, or 2 months out there, or something.
Yeah, he
like
told
that.
me it was.
I think we gotta wrap it up, boys.
Yeah, this was good.
Yeah, thanks for fucking coming,
thanks
boys.
for having
Yeah,
us.
if
Thank
you
you
guys
so
have
much for
anything
having
to
us.
plug,
I hope
man,
Austin
fucking-
doesn't turn on me because I said New York's the best comedy city.
Yeah, it's
If
whatever.
it makes him feel any better, I failed there. And just was like, I gotta try somewhere else.
Yeah, I feel like Austin's it's the better in the sense of difficulty and survivability. I think Austin's better. I couldn't be in New York.
Oh, it definitely. My quality of life since I've been here is leaps and bounds better. It was like every day. Every day is a struggle out there until it's not.
Dude, literally, yeah. Just like moving through the city. Because, like, I would go do Gas Digital all the time. Shout out everyone over there. And, like, Gas Digital would be fun, but, like, getting to the studio, there'd always be a chance of, like, something fucking crazy going to happen that make me late. And then, like, every time you park, there'd always be that part of me was like, did I park in a fucking hydrant or something? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to get fucked? Like, you always have that, like, low-grade anxiety when you're moving about the city.
Yeah, I don't get that in Austin. In Austin, I'm always like, for the first couple months, I was freaking out when I moved here, but then everything is so nice now.
That's probably just like new place.
That's a new place, new place. Nobody, I didn't know anybody, but now it's like the best. I did Denver. I started in Iowa, did Denver, did San Diego, did Florida, now here. And this is by far, it's not even.
Yeah.
But also, it's also skewed because I was brand new to comedy living in Denver, so I'm like, this place sucks. But it's also like I was on stage being like, you think that you can fuck a salamander? And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, what do I know? You know? Who knows?